All right. Y'all already know this is Hound versus everybody. I got the podcast homie with me, JR Rico. JR Rico, let's get on it. Um, how you feel about the Ryan Clark situation?
Um, like the conversation we had off camera, man. I think Ryan Clark is in the wrong, man. He not only is he in the wrong, he's dead in the wrong. I think his foundation of his argument had no merit nor any basis on the fact that RG3 made a comment about uh, a black a black female athlete just because he's married to a white woman. I don't even think that made any sense, to be honest with you. Like, you could disagree with RG3's take. I'm not mad at that. But there were other ways you could have poked holes in his statement or his argument about Angel Reese being a hater or being, envious of Caitlin Clark, rather than saying RG3 shouldn't has no merit or basis in speaking about any black female athlete just because he was married to a white woman, or he is married to a white woman rather. If that's the case, RG3, then a lot of these athletes that you cool with shouldn't be talking about black female athletes like Saquon Barkley
I mean, Ryan Clark.
or Ryan Clark or Pat Mahomes. You know what I mean? And we always see Pat Mahomes at a WNBA game. So this idea that just because you're married to a white woman, you shouldn't have no say so about a black woman or a black female athlete, just it didn't make any sense. Like, there was no need for that. It was like a reach. And even his response to RG3, when RG3 said, like, yo, man, you way out of bounds here, his response, it was almost like he doubled down on that. And then he started talking about personal stuff, like talking about Ryan Clark, talking about personal stuff, his personal gripe with RG3. Like, I just don't get it, man. It seemed like some inner beef that they having. And for me, I think Ryan Clark was dead in the wrong.
Yeah, but here's what I'll say. Like, you got to remember, Ryan Clark has a personal working relationship with RG3. So if half the things that Ryan Clark says that RG3 be saying as far as for jokes is true, one, maybe RG3 don't know Ryan Clark as well as he do to think that he can even joke like that. Because maybe Ryan Clark is probably one of those guys, we all run into him, them Dr. Umar types, that's just 100% pro black, black wife, black family, black everything. I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all. And RG3's probably seen think he has a camaraderie there with them, or trying to fit in, and he's making these off-canter jokes with that might be funny to other guys, but that's not funny to
Ryan Clark.
Ryan Clark. So maybe now when he hears these comments, it triggers something in him like, yo, buddy, you the one that's always screaming how you like milk or you like white women, and he might say some off-character things about black women too. We don't know. I don't know. That's a conversation for Ryan Clark and RG3. So maybe when RG3 made these comments, he's probably like, dog, you the least person to be making any comments about a black woman, because we already know what your preference is and we already know your feelings about black women. Now, bringing up the man's wife, I'm not with it. I was never with it. When I heard the conversation, I'm like, oh man, why would you do that? But in all actuality, if you had an issue with RG3 about what he said, some things ain't meant for
The public for public
it's just not.
consumption.
Like, if it was something that you felt like RG3 was in the wrong, you should have reached out to RG3. I'm almost positive he can reach out to RG3, but everything is for content now. In all actuality, everything ain't meant to be commented on. If RG3 got an opinion, like I'm the last to agree with RG3,
Right.
but RG3 is right here. We're talking sports.
Keep it
Let's
sports.
leave it at sports. Whatever you might be
Yeah.
feeling about me, cool. You know what I'm saying? When you see me, we discuss it. Hey, I ain't like the way you spoke about Angel Reese, whatever the situation may be. But this Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark dynamic is now you got men arguing about this stuff. Like,
Yeah. It's almost, it took a mind of its own. And some people will side with RG3 in his actual take of Angel Reese is is jealous of Caitlin Clark or hates Caitlin Clark or whatever the case may be. And some people may say, nah, you don't know what you're talking about. That's all good. That's what sports is about. It's about give and take. It's about debating. That's what it's all about.
And what's
I
wrong
just
with
feel like,
Angel Reese hating Caitlin Clark and vice
yeah,
versa?
that's what I'm saying. There's nothing
They
wrong
hate
with
each
that.
other
Like, yo, you
on the court. They might be
yeah, you got,
best of friends
yeah, my bad.
off the court. You don't know.
Yeah, you got that light, and I want that light. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And like for me, once again, I can, even if we cracking on each other, right? Let's say you and I are cracking on each other. If I'm cracking on you, you cracking on me about whatever the case may be, let's just keep it that way. For you to go outside of the boundaries of us cracking on each other, whatever that means, you might be just cracking on my shoes, I might be cracking on your shoes. Then you get to talk about my system. I'm like, why?
Because I
Like, when
want to
did you?
fight.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, why? Like, when did you? So you've been feeling this way. You know what I'm
I
saying? Like
want
that.
to
That is,
fight.
yeah. That and if that's the case, Ryan Clark, say that, man. I don't like you. I never liked you, and that's what it is.
Yeah, that's
So the
basically what
hell
it
with
is.
you, your kids, your wife, all that. All y'all can get it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
that's basically what that is.
So
It's like I'm saying,
yeah,
yo, mama. That means at this point, I'm done joking. Let's fight.
yeah. And that's basically where Ryan Clark took it. So if I'm RG3, man, it's on site. It is what it is, bro. Like bump that, and we ain't cool. We ain't gonna be cool. That's that. Cause guess what? I gotta go home to this woman. So if I don't check you, man, that's pressure for me back home. You feel what I'm saying? How I gotta go home to this woman, regardless of how you feel about this woman. This is my wife.
Mm.
I gotta go home to that. Like you can't just be talking about my wife on a national platform like the Pivot, and I'm not supposed to say nothing. And I'm the one that's tripping. Y'all crazy, man. Y'all people in the comments are crazy to say RG3 tripping. How? How is he tripping? Let somebody talk about your wife publicly and you don't address it publicly. And let's see how your wife looks at you.
She gonna give you
How about that?
that Jada Pinkett look. You need to go check
How
that
about that?
ASAP.
You need to go slap him on stage right now. Like, it is what it is. Ain't no way around
like,
that, bro. And vice
like
versa.
Bernie Mac
If you,
said.
There's gonna be some furniture moving around this motherfucker.
yeah, man, like, what are you doing, bro? Like, come on, man. Like, y'all, and you know, I don't know, man. I just, you absolutely right with your initial take where people are just doing things for clickbait. They're doing this for okay, man. It might be sweet sweets like they say on Money
Yeah.
Talk. It might be sweet sweet. We gotta run these numbers up. Let's just say some off kilter, off brand, and see what happens. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? They got people like us getting on our platforms talking about something that shouldn't even went that far. Like, you know, and not only do you talk about his wife. He talked about his first wife.
Hey,
He talked about both. It's pressure right now.
hey,
You
anybody
feel
can
me?
get it at this point. I
And I
don't
think his
like
first wife
you.
is baby mama. So he talked about his baby mama and his wife. Oh no, it's smoke.
Yeah.
It's smoke, man. Ain't no way around that. You got to see me.
Y'all
It
let
is
us
what it is.
y'all let us know in the comment if Ryan Clark was out of bounds talking about RG3's wife. Uh JR Rico, catch you on the next go round.
Keep the lie alive, man.